Hi. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started. So wiggle, wiggle your toes, waking up the feet, awareness of the ground beneath your feet, the earth beneath your feet. Ground into the earth beneath your feet, space behind you first. On your right, on your left, space within you, space now above you. Open into the sky and here now, connection, all six directions in your heart. Okay, right arm, right leg, triangle base. Inhalation, inhalation, inhalation. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Lift the fingers behind you, reaching over with the edge of your fingers. Ground into the back foot. Right arm, left arm first. That's your inhale. Lengthen, lengthen. Navel should be firmed in already. Clicking that left hip back so your hips are aligned, your spine is straight before you come to your first forward fold. Inhale, right. Beginning, middle, ending of that breath, left. Beginning of your exhalation, middle of the exhalation, ending of the exhalation. Ground into the back foot, navel in already. Core engagement, core engagement, core engagement. Exhalation, core engagement, core engagement, core engagement. Third, right arm, beginning, middle, ending of that breath. Left, beginning, middle, ending of that breath. Long fingers. It's an internal rotation of that wrist and your fingers. Navel in. That's your inhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Right. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Ground into the front leg. Your first balance now. That means core engagement, core engagement, core engagement. Core engagement, core engagement, core engagement. Right on right foot. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Left. Exhalation, exhalation. Long fingers. Exhalation. Ground that back foot. Navel in. Spine is upright. Before you come to now your forward folding. Right hand, left foot are aligned to each other. Now your first spinal twist. Left arm, beginning, middle, ending of that inhale. Exhalation, exhalation. Navel in already. Exhalation. Left, beginning of the breath. Middle of the breath, navel in. Pull that left hip back. Ending of your inhale. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. One more here. Inhale, look for the fingers. Inhale. You're still inhaling. Here's that exhalation. Navel in, exhalation, exhalation. Lengthen forward, halfway forward. Fingers down. Lengthen into the arch of your hand. Right leg comes behind you. Look forward, up. Exhalation, lower heel on off the floor. Puff up between your shoulder blades. Navel in. Stay, stay, stay. Inhale. Crown back foot. Far away from one another. Navel in. Exhalation. Lower heel on off the floor. Puff up between your shoulders. Hold. Hold. Chin in. Hold. One more. Inhale. Inhale. Keep working with that inhale. Navel in. Exhalation. Exhalation. Round spine. Hold, chin in, navel in. Before you return our right foot, both feet together down. Ground into the legs. Beginning of your inhale. Middle of the inhale, hug the torso into the space behind you. Ending of that breath. Exhalation, exhalation, like nothing's ever happened. Center inward. Take a moment to center into the midline. Eyes closed here for just a moment. And feel your breath. The beginning of your breath, middle of the breath, ending of that breath. Okay, let us go. Second side. Inhale, unfold now, firm into the legs. Exhalation, center inward. Left arm, left forward. Inhale, inhale, inhale. You're still inhaling, please. Right. Exhalation, exhalation. Look for the fingers. Exhalation. Right. Navel in. Beginning of the breath. Middle of the breath. Ending of that breath. Left. Beginning of the breath. Middle of the breath. Ending of your breath. Left. Inhale, inhale. Keep breathing. You're still inhaling. Right. Exhalation. Pivot to the right side. Lengthen internal rotation of your shoulder joint, elbows, wrists, and your finger joint. Ground into the back leg. Inhale, navel in. Keep firming into the navel. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Inhale, ground into the front leg. Your first balance on this side. That's your inhale. Exhalation, navel in, front foot comes forward. Center, center, center. This is your inhale. This is your exhalation. Left leg behind you again. Beginning of the breath, middle of the breath, ending of your breath. Navel in, left hip back. Spine needs to be straight, especially when we go into a twist. Left hand, right foot, hip distance apart. Right arm, beginning of your inhale, middle of your inhale, ending of your inhale. Navel in, beginning of the exhalation, middle of the exhalation, ending of the exhalation. Right arm again. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Navel in. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. One more on this side. Beginning of your breath, middle of the breath, ending of your breath. Exhale, beginning of the breath, navel in, middle of the breath, ending of that breath. Inhale, lengthen forward, ground into the back foot. Fingers forward, left leg behind you. Inhale, arching forward. Look straight forward. Exhalation, lower heel on off the floor. Knee towards the forehead. Puff up between your shoulders. Stay. Breath retention, mind retention, focus retention. Left foot again. Inhale, inhale. Crown away from the back foot. Navel in. Hold for a moment. Exhalation. Left knee towards the forehead. Puff up. Shoulder joint. The arch of your feet are doing mirror image. Hold, hold, hold. Firming of the back leg as you arch forward. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Exhalation, exhalation. One more. Puff up between your shoulder blades. Hold, hold, hold. One more. Both feet will come together. Ground into the feet. Firm into the legs from the lowest part to the middle part to the highest part of your leg. Glutes are engaged on your way up. Navel in. This is now your exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Let's come to your knees. You have hip alignment. Both knees are in alignment of your hips. Okay, let us try both arms. Beginning of your breath, middle of the breath. Thighs should be vertical, please. Ending of your breath. Lengthen. Internal rotation of your shoulder, wrists, elbows, and fingertips. Exhalation, arms behind you. Reverse rotation of your shoulder joint. Right, this is your internal rotation. Open, open, open. External rotation. Exhalation. Keep working with that thigh verticality, please. One more. Internal rotation. Lengthen into the sternum. External rotation. Lengthen, lengthen. Thigh should be vertical. Hands here, or take it to the arch of the heels of your feet. Deepen the breath into the sternum as you inhale. When the exhalation comes, can you curl that tailbone forward just a little bit more? Deepen the breath. If it's okay for the neck, then go ahead and gaze back. Every time when you exhale, firm that tailbone forward. Every time when you inhale, feel for external rotation of the shoulders. Feel for opening of the heart. Okay, both arms together. Internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation. Palms are parallel as you bring your hands under the shoulder. Toes are tucked. Inhale, arching open. Exhalation, elongation into the spine. It's the internal rotation of your shoulder joint, please. Deepen that breath. Inhale into the back of your shoulders. Exhalation, curl that tailbone away from the heart. Next exhalation, do that breath a little bit slower. At the end of this exhalation, firm the navel in. Start to work on core engagement. Core engagement, hold the breath, hold the breath, hold the breath. Okay. Regulate your breath, please. Next inhalation, elbows out to the side. Internal rotation of your elbows, shoulder joint. Bend the elbows halfway down. Deepen the breath. When you inhale, back of the heart gets expanded. When you exhale, spine, the base of your tailbone gets well extended. Spine becomes lengthy. Meanwhile, you're working like crazy with your arm engagement. Taking one more deep breath. Exhalation, knees to the floor again. Okay, right hand first. You know this one, thigh should be vertical. Right arm, beginning of the breath. It's external rotation. Middle of the breath, ending of your breath. Left arm, beginning of the breath. Tailbone forward, middle of the breath, ending of the breath. Option one, left hand can stay, or left hand connect to the inner ankle. Deepen the breath. Stay here for a moment. Tailbone comes forward. Just focus on the way you breathe, please. Not about the form will come if you can breathe easily. Okay, left hand first. Internal rotation. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Right. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Left hand, left ankle. External rotation, that's your inhale. Inhale, you're still inhaling, please. Internal rotation, right arm, beginning. Exhalation, middle of the exhalation. Land that hand midway, or land that hand to your inner ankle. Inhale into the heart. Exhalation, firm that tailbone forward some. Deepen the breath. Especially if you have both hands in the ankle, then try to work on slowing down the way you breathe. Let that breath become quite lengthy. You use the inhalation to create space. You use the exhalation to firm your engagement. Okay, right arm first. Beginning of the inhale, middle of the inhale. This is the ending of that breath. Left, beginning, middle, ending of that breath. One more on each side. Right arm. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Right hand, hands on your left foot. Right arm. Inhale. That's exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Stay here for a second. Curl that tailbone forward. Navel in, firming into the thigh. Left hand first. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Right arm follows. That's your exhalation, exhalation. Navel in. Firming the engagement of the thigh, please. Left hand. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Land on the left foot. Or cross the midline, land on the right foot. Exhalation, right arm, internal rotation. Beginning of the breath, middle of the breath, ending of your breath. Stay, deepen the breath. Inhale into the heart. Exhalation, engage the legs. Lengthen that tailbone forward some. Keep on breathing. Let the breath become very, very mindful. Mindful means you develop your skill, become a little more skillful. Patience, patience, patience. Right arm, internal rotation. That's your inhale. Left arm, also internal rotation. Internal rotation on your way back. Okay. Both hands. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhalation. If it's too much to land on your ankles, raise to the sacrum. Just work on verticality of the thighs, please. Inhale, sternum forward. Exhalation, draw the head down even a little bit more. Deepen the breath. Use the inhalation to return your arms. Internal rotation of the arms, fingers, and your wrist. Exhalation, exhalation. Palms will come parallel to one another. Okay, catch hold, elbows down, catch hold of your shoulders. Okay, exhalation, interlacing of the fingers. Pressing the forearms down, half between your shoulder blades. Next exhalation, can we elongate the knees off the floor? Walk your feet close towards your elbows. Find that breath. Inhale into the back of the shoulders. Exhalation, feel for elongation of the navel. Stay with the core engagement. Match the articulation of your muscle engagement with the way you breathe. Okay? Every time when you inhale, the outer edge of the shoulders become brighter. When you exhale, tailbone, spine becomes lengthier. At the same time, your legs are working like crazy here. Navel engagement, navel engagement, navel engagement. Inhale, the back of the heart opens. Exhalation, the firming of the legs. Extension of your tailbone starts to be more accurate. Okay. Stay here for a moment before you release your knees towards the ground. Open up the hands, but you're still interlacing of your palms. Okay, crown will come. Find the base of your crown. Okay, toes tucking. Exhalation. Walk your feet. Knees off the floor, walk your feet. Slowly, slowly towards your head. Okay, here's your first headstand. Deepen the breath. Exhalation. Feet comes off the floor. Okay. Extension, walk your feet out to the side. Your first straddle. You have to wake up the awareness in the spine engagement. Crown, tailbone away from one another. Use your feet, please. Push into the feet. Before, when you had your heels off the floor when you were doing standing, that's the same leg work that you want to be working with. Tailbone away from the shoulder. Okay. Deepen that breath. Let us try. Right leg straight behind, above you. Left foot in front of you. Use the firming of the core to stabilize your posture. Use the inhalation to elongate the spine. Stay here for a moment. Exhalation. Right leg comes out to the side. Both feet will release out into that straddle extension again. Stay, stay, stay. Inhale, feel verticality of your spine. Exhalation, feel extension through the arch of your feet. Okay, core engagement is truly important. Right leg in the front, left leg comes behind you. All that is done with your core engagement, please. Before we meet again next Sunday, maybe you can practice this one. Okay, navel in, core engagement, foot awareness, the arch of your feet. That means your toes are completely awake. Keep the toes awake as you walk your feet now out into your straddle again. That is your what? Exhalation, exhalation. Keep pointing your tailbone skyward. Stay here for a moment. Deep breath into the back of the shoulders. Exhalation, reach out through the balls of your feet. See if you can feel elongation in your legs. See if you can feel core engagement here. Stay, stay, stay. Breathe slowly. That means your core engagement is also very gradual, very mindful. Lumbar becomes lengthier. Shoulder opening becomes lengthier. Legs become even lengthier as well. Okay, next exhalation, we're going to join our feet together. That means keep reaching up into the base of your tailbone before you bring your feet towards the ground. Once you return out, catch hold of your ankles. That will bring us to our seat. Okay, both arms will be catching hold of your ankles. Grab into the feet. Feet will be parallel to one another. Curl that tailbone skyward as we come to here. Your back bend with the head up. This is the middle of the breath. Here now, ending of the breath. Keep working on curling that tailbone skyward. Rounding down, but skillfully. This is your exhalation. Upper back, mid back, lower back. Tailbone is the very last one to return. Okay, couple more together. This is a way for you to neutralize all that headstand that you just worked on. Here's the ending of your breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhalation, beginning of the breath, middle of the breath, ending of the breath. One more. Here's that beginning of your inhale, middle of the inhale, ending of your inhale. Exhale, curling tailbone up first, rounding down upper back, skillfully mid back. Lower back is the very last one to return. Catch hold of your elbows. Okay. Take a deep breath. Hold your breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhalation, head and chest come off the floor. Aim your elbows in the vertical line. Look at your belly. Pull the belly in. Tailbone is still curling up. Your elbow should be on the vertical frame. Hold. Hold, hold, breath retention, focus retention, energy retention. Okay, skillfully inhale, lower back, mid back, upper back is the last one to return. Keep the arms, the upper arm in the vertical thread. Let's work with your feet straight, legs straight. Ankles together, push up into the balls of your feet like you were standing on one leg earlier. Deep breath, curl tailbone up. Legs should remain vertical when you curl that tailbone up, right? Hold your breath. Exhalation, head and chest off the floor. Elevation into the elbows. Your forearm and your legs are vertical. Look at your belly. Pull the belly in. Hold, hold, hold. Breath retention, focus retention, mind retention when you hold. Okay, slowly, skillfully. Lower back, mid back, upper back, head is the very last one to come down. Third option, both arms and legs are vertical. Fingers are well extended. Keep the limbs vertical, please. Take a deep breath. Hold your breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhalation, skillfully. Head and chest come off the floor. Look at your belly. Pull the belly in. Hold. Hold. When you're holding the breath, you can keep on perfecting how well you can curl that tailbone up. You can keep perfecting how lengthy your arms becomes. Hold, hold, hold one more. Slowly, gently, lower back, mid back, upper back, head is the very last one to return. Just a moment. So you started here, feet together, elbows up. Option 1 here. Option 2, you have vertical legs, vertical elbows. Okay. Option 3, you have it here. So on the days when you don't see me, you just practice all of them. Please take a deep breath. One more with the arm, legs straight. Curl tailbone up. Exhalation, head and chest come off the floor. Look at your belly, pull the belly in. Hold 1, hold 2, hold 3, hold, hold, hold. Skillfully rounding, lower back, mid back, upper back is the very last one to return. Okay, opposite limbs, right arm, left leg are straight. Right leg, left arm on the floor. Verticality of the right arm and your left leg. We do want to, hang on, just watch here real quick. We do want to come up this way. Straight arm, straight leg. Not something like this. Not something like this. Not something like this. Yes? Okay. So just work with opposite limbs. That means more training for your brain health. Okay, deep breath. Hold your breath. Firm. Tailbone up. Both of your glutes should be well engaged. Exhalation, head and chest come off the floor. Look at your belly. Pull the belly in. Hold 1. Hold 2. Hold 3. Your core and your upper leg is firmly engaged. Slowly returning. Inhale, lower back, mid back, upper back. Head is the last one to return. Deep breath, whole breath. Curl tailbone skyward. Both sides of your glutes are engaged, yes? Exhalation, head and chest off the floor. Even though that right leg is on the floor, but it's not really passive, right? You're still hugging the muscles into the bone. Hold, hold, hold. Only thing that's passive is your left hand, left arm. Hold. Slowly rounding down. Inhale, lower back, mid back, upper back. Head is the last one to return. Deep breath, hold breath. One more here. Curl tailbone up. Firm into the glutes. Exhalation, head and chest come off the floor. Right arm, left leg, vertical, straight. Hold. Look at your belly. Pull the belly in. Hold. Hold. Hold 1 more. Next inhalation, slowly rounding down. Lower back, mid back, upper back. Head is the very last one to come back. Deepen that breath. Both hands will take hold of the back of your top foot, your left foot. Deepen the breath. Exhalation, elbows out to the side. Can we invite this foot to come just a little bit closer towards you? Deepen the breath. Elbows out to the side, head and chest come off the floor. Hold, hold. Your lower leg is actually quite engaged. Navel in, hold, hold, hold 1 more. Okay. Next inhalation, we release. So option 1, right hand to your left foot. Option 2, your strap or your belt, arch of the foot holds the strap or the belt. You work it, this connection with the strap or with the belt. Okay. Straight arm, straight leg, people. Right hand takes hold of the outer edge of the right foot. Deep breath. Exhalation. Invite that foot to come a little bit closer towards you. Just like you've been working earlier. That lower leg needs to be nice and firm. Deepen that breath. Exhalation. Spinal twist. Before you twist all the way down, make sure that lower leg comes towards the midline a little bit more, into the space behind you. Left arm out to the side. External rotation of that left arm. Position that left arm in the place where you feel most optimum for your shoulder opening, please. Look towards your left hand. When the exhalation comes, see if you can ask the arch of your left foot to work a little bit stronger. Either press the arch of the foot into your right hand or into your strap. The whole left side of the rib cage, left side of the torso should be very, very bright, especially on the inhalation. When the exhalation comes, your left foot and your left arm are becoming lengthier. Feel the breath in the base of your sacrum. Feel the breath on the left side of the rib cage. Feel the breath on the left side of your heart. Let us try. Release your arms or your strap out to the side. Can you firm into the core? Use your core engagement to return the upper foot, the left foot, into the space above you as you're squaring your hip. Deepen the breath, catching hold now, inner and outer edge of the foot. One more deep breath. Exhalation, elbows out to the side. Invite that leg to come even a little bit closer. Your lower leg should be nice and strong, please. Okay. Exhalation, heel of the foot is pushing up as you release your hands. Keep working on the full extension of the left heel, please. Push up into the heel of the foot. Feel muscular engagement into that whole leg before you release the leg back to the ground. Take a moment to acknowledge the length of your legs, the different lengths in your legs, because one of the legs should be longer right now. Your left leg should be longer, isn't it? Deepen that breath. Exhalation. Right arm, left leg. Opposite side. Skyward. Pushing up into the arch of the foot. Okay. Relax the right arm. Lower leg is nice and awake. Deep breath. Full breath. Curl tailbone skyward. Firm into the glutes. Exhalation, head and chest come off the floor. Look at your belly. Pull the belly in. Hold one. Hold two. Hold three. Hold. 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 Slowly, skillfully lowering down the inhale. Lower back. Mid back. Upper back. Head is the last one to come down. Deep breath. Hold your breath. Curl tailbone skyward. That means glutes are engaged. Exhalation, head and chest come off the floor. Hold, hold. Learn to engage the glutes, even though you're mainly working with the core here. Hold, hold. Can you elongate your left arm even a little more? Hold. Skillfully inhale, lower back, mid back, upper back, head is the very last one to return. One more, please. Deep breath, hold breath. Curl tailbone skyward, firm into the glutes. Exhalation, for engagement, head and chest come off the floor. Look at your belly, pull the belly in. Your upper leg, that right leg, are firmly engaged, like you're trying to squeeze the muscles into the bone there. Look at your belly, pull your belly in. Hold one, hold two. Keep holding, relax the right arm, please. Hold. Slowly, skillfully, inhale. Lower back, mid back, upper back. Head is the very last one to return. Once you return now, both hands will take hold of the top foot. Elbows out to the side. You have external rotation. Deepen that breath. When you exhale, invite the leg to come towards the torso. As you now curl tailbone up, head and chest come off the floor. External rotation on your shoulder awareness, please. Shoulder joint awareness. Look at your belly, firm the navel in. Look at that straight leg, firm that leg down. Hold, hold, hold one more. Slowly return. That's your inhale. Deepen the breath. Exhalation. Try just one more time. Where do you feel mostly challenged? Breathe there. Learn to open, make peace, and breathe into the space that feels the tightest. Here's your inhale, we return. Okay. Strap. People take a strap. Otherwise, left hand. Don't need the strap. Left hand to the outer edge of your right foot, please. So when stay here before you take that spinal twist. I'm just going to turn so you can see from this side a little easier. Okay. Before you settle down into your spinal twist, see if you can mobilize your tailbone arrangement slightly towards the right so that your spine is straight. You're lying on the outer edge of your left hip, right? Right arm out to the side. Position the arm in the place where you feel most beneficial for your shoulder opening. Deepen the breath that you want to feel like you're breathing in the way that you're massaging the rib cage. Breathe in the way that you're massaging your heart. Keep guiding your attention focus to the right hand and the lower leg when you exhale. Doesn't matter if you have a strap or you're holding the top foot with your hand. See if you can encourage that right foot to become a little more active. That's your exhalation. Breathing into the outer edge of the right hip. All the fingers on the right side, right hand. The wrist joint, the shoulder joint becomes lengthier when you exhale. Keep working on focusing on the right hand. Access your ability to train your eye focus to release tightness in your cervical spine in all the areas that's relates to your neck and your upper torso. So Center awareness in your heart. Inhale into the heart. Exhalation, the rays of the heart goes out into your limbs. Even in the spinal twist, rays of your heart wraps around in your limbs. Make sure that lower leg becomes a bit lengthier before you release your hands. Okay, can we use our core to guide that right foot, that right leg back into the center? Let the core navigate, bring that foot back to the center. And to the inner and the outer edge of that top foot again. Deep breath, elbows out to the side. Try it one more time. Head and chest, chin in. Stay here for a second. You're drawing your chin in so the back of your neck elongates as you guide that foot just a little bit closer in towards the torso, towards your head. Releasing of the hands, flexion of the foot. Aim the heel of the foot into the space above you before you gently guide that right leg down. Firm into the muscles into your legs though. Yes. Okay. Right knee into the body. Exhalation, right knee out to the side. Keep that lower leg, left knee out to the side. Right leg is nice and straight. Take a deep breath. Use your left fingers to guide that knee down a little more. Stay here for a moment. Exhalation. Can we stretch that left leg out to the side? Engagement in the right hip, please. Use the firming of the muscle to return that leg back into the center. Flexion of the foot. Circular rotation of the ankles. External circle, external circle, external circle. Internal circle, internal circle, internal circle. Toes towards you one more time. Guide the heel of the foot. Firm the heel of the foot down. Okay. Right hand guides the knee. Right knee. Deliver the knee towards the torso. Out to the side. Out to the right side. If it's helpful for you to cup your left hip with your left hand, if that's helpful, stay here. But maybe we can try. Arch of the foot will guide that right leg straight away from the body. This is one of the stretching part where all your muscles can be firmly engaged. Toes towards you, firm into the muscular engagement in your whole leg before you bring that leg into the upright. Toes towards you one more time. External circle of the ankle. External circle, external circle, external circle. Internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation. Heel of the foot skyward. Exhalation. muscles are still awake before you return the ankles down towards the ground. Slide the feet slightly away from the midline, flexion of the ankles. Take a moment, taking the back of your shoulder, that the spine that's closest towards your shoulder joint, skyward a little bit. Practicing external rotation of the shoulders so that your shoulder joints, your shoulder cavity is completely flat when you release the arms out to the side. Take a moment, catch hold, brace the base of your head with your hands. One second here. I just want to come close to the camera so you can see the hands, where the hands are in relation to the back of the head. So look at the fingers are interlaced, but but the back of this part of between my thumb and my index fingers are open. So this creates a movement where you can brace this part of your neck, the upper part of your spine. Okay, so what I want you to do is use this part of your hand, brace this part of your head, right and the left side of your head. And you take a moment, see if you can brace and pull your head away from the base of your neck. So you're going to elongate these tiny little, the most sensitive part of your cervical spine. You want to go make them spacious. Okay? So while you're lying on your back, see if you can brace that. If you need extra explanation, I will stay after class. Otherwise, see if you can try that yourself, bracing the right and the left side of your skull, elevated, chin in. Can you feel elongation in the base of your neck? Feel it. Breathe into it before you gently release the back of your head to the ground. Just 3 breaths here. Eyes closed. Feel the weight of your eyelids. Feel the center of your heart. If it's helpful to position your hands to your heart, then let that be. Each inhalation, you want to feel light and warmth in your heart. Each exhalation, you want to feel beautiful bright light shining out from your heart, out into the arms, out into the legs, out into the 6 directions that I have just talked about in the very beginning of the class. Inhale into the heart. Hold your breath. Make that line a little bit rounder, a little bit brighter, a little bit thicker. When you exhale, 6 directions from your heart, spread that light out into the side. The space on your right, space on your left, space above you, space beneath you, space in front of you, space behind you. Learn to expand your brightness in all the 6 directions. Okay. The next inhalation, gently, fingers will take hold of your knees. Fingers come to the shin area, right on the left side of your shin. And just give it now, your body a little gentle, gentle, gentle position, position, position. Like you're massaging the base of your sacrum. However you come up, next exhalation, we come back to our seat. Okay. Why don't we end how we started, standing position. Okay. Hello to your toesies. Hello to your fingers. Inhale, unfold. Exhalation, conceal. Right. The flowing of the water in the ever-living fountain. The rising and the setting of the sun upon its way. The wide encircling along horizon, heaven above, and the earth beneath my feet. You could see it, you can feel it. The root that rises to stem, leaves, and flowers, and the falling, the returning of the seed. A moment to acknowledge the center of your heart. A moment to reconnect to how you have done mindful, very well focused breathing in all 6 directions. The beginning of the breath, the middle of the breath, and the ending of your breath. So I will be here if you have any question or requests for our next session. Otherwise, I will just end the recording.